Hello, Jim Larkey, owner of Safety Connections, and my leadership blurb for the week of September 22nd, 2025. Delegating. I made myself a note just trying to reflect back for an example. The first thing that came to my mind, that included me at times, trying to be a Superman can get tiring. That's why delegating is critical for leaders as leaders struggle. But at the same time, delegation is necessary to foster a productive environment. No doubt about it. Some of you remember way back when, I don't know when, the 80s or whenever Michael Jordan entered the NBA, tried to do it all himself. And I think most of us can relate to that, seeing him. Anyone that's a sports guy or involved in basketball. Always scoring so many points, 20, 30, 40 points, you name it. And yet, when it came time for the playoffs, what happened? Found they were losing. So, I think a guy named Phil Jackson taught a lesson that it came down to teamwork, and that's what ended up winning championships. Not just Michael Jordan out there by himself. That's just a thought. So let's think about delegating in the workplace. Say, for instance, you run a manufacturing organization and you're a leader, and it's time that you set your budget. Do you take it upon yourself to crunch the numbers and do the actual math? Or do you consider letting your top accountant handle it because of their financial knowledge? I don't know. That's my question. How can you overhaul the product development process? Let the department take the lead on the change. So, what would be a tip? I see the lack of delegating all over the place. And I think what we need to do is find ways to delegate responsibility and empower those around us. For example, we can assign something to a team member to create social media posts or make the phone calls. Or we can let others participate the workflow and let them participate. I think then it comes down to what? I think the next phase as part of that is we're creating leaders. And how do we do that? Well, I think some of it's through onboarding. However, the first step is the challenge to develop the talent on your team. Next generation leaders, as we might disagree, not understand, it's our role to understand. So it's important to individualize guidance for each employee and each leader, because each one of us have different strengths and weaknesses. And we need to listen, study each worker, help them to grow, and differentiate what their strengths and weaknesses are, and help them to develop to become a better leader. We're only going to find that out the best way, the right way, by allowing the delegation to take place. So what's my final summary? Delegate. Let people show their true colors of who they are. We might be alarmed. People are just waiting for this moment. That's my message for the week. Have a great week, everyone. Take care.